mics real quick? What's up, everybody? My name is Jess. I just recently graduated from a small liberal arts college. Oh, we have. No? Okay. Nobody else wanted to join in there. She's trying to be an ally. I just recently graduated from a small liberal arts college, which basically means that I'm unemployed right now. I majored in protesting and irrelevant language, so government and sociology. It's really awkward. It's my worst nightmare when an employer asks for my transcript when I'm going into these interviews. Because, like, how do I explain that I flunked Sociology 269 bad sex? Like, most people flunk out of organic chemistry. I flunked out of bad sex because, frankly, my professor didn't think I was bad at sex at all. Like, what was my final? Give half a hand job? He knows that's not how I roll. Anyways, so it's the first day of Lent. Woo! Everybody get crazy! Heard it's a big one this year. Jesus might come back. Yeah, is anybody doing Lent? No? So you're all going to fucking hell. I'm doing Lent this year. I'm giving up cocaine. I've never done cocaine, so this one should be easy. But to show Jesus I'm abstaining, I'm going to do a line with my pastor on Easter, just so I'm a reliable narrator. Last year, I gave up being annoying. That was per my mom's request. She makes us do it every year, but we're not even Catholic. She just needs respite. But don't worry if you guys didn't give up anything for Lent this year, because we're all giving up goods from Mexico and Canada. So thank you, Donald Trump, for making sure we're not sinners. No more avocados for us. Yeah. Oh, anyways, well, I wasn't always unemployed. A long time ago, a few months ago, I had a job. I had a job in a foreign country. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. The United Kingdom. Yeah, I know, really foreign. Yeah, and I moved there right after graduating, which was really scary. Because when you move to a new country, you know, there's all these customs, all these cultural differences. For example, every British person I knew drove stick, ate a lot of mayonnaise, was partially inbred. So, like, basically a third world country. But there was one thing that was true between me and the Brits, the Americans and the British, which is that everybody in the United States, just like everybody in Britain, thought I was a lesbian. I am not a lesbian. Have you guys ever had to come out as straight? Well, me neither, because I just let everybody think what they want to think. This became a trend when I was 11 years old. So when I was 11, my parents didn't let me have Instagram. But as any 11-year-old would do, I downloaded it secretly on the communal iPad. And yeah, I downloaded Instagram on October 11th. And I heard a laugh, so I hope somebody knows where this is going. But yeah, everybody was posting rainbow flags. I thought, hey, I can be a part of a trend for the first time. Let me also post a rainbow flag. For those that don't know, October 11th is National Coming Out Day. I had just come out. I am straight. For those that don't know, October 12th is normally when you figure that out. So you full 24 hours later. I did not know I came out. And then I was at a crossroad. I was like, you know what? I have two options here. I can be gay for the rest of middle school, or I can be an unreliable narrator. And there's one option that's far worse than the others. So I was a lesbian for the rest of middle school. But I was okay with that until I went home and my Republican parents found my iPad under my sheets. And it's like, they sat me down and was like, Jess, what is this? But how do you explain that you posted, oh dear, I'm queer on Instagram, but are actually straight? Like, that's pretty fucking incriminating, if you ask me. You just can't come back from that one. But luckily my parents do believe me that I'm straight, because I was dating somebody while I was studying abroad. And yeah, I was studying abroad in Copenhagen and it was really great, and I hope Trump ends up dropping the whole Greenland shit, because I really need a hot husband. So I need to go back to Copenhagen. It's actually a priority of mine to have a hot husband. I don't know about anybody else. But the only reason I can get a hot husband in Copenhagen is because everybody there is white and I am Asian, which sounds problematic, but hear me out. Imagine you guys are in the seaport, except everybody is actually sexually attracted to a woman of color and over 6 foot. That's what it's like being in Copenhagen. So really awesome, if you ask me. Everybody there actually doesn't even see color. There was this guy that once bought me a drink, and I was like, thank you. And he was like, anything for a black queen. Keep your head up. And I was like, oh my God, while that might seem problematic, I'm so happy you two understand that I go through body dysmorphia. Like, ally. Oh. So love it over there. Really, really great. Yeah, I would love to talk a little bit about the narrative that immigrants are taking everybody's jobs, because I think this narrative is distracting us from the real problem. White people are taking Asian people's jobs. Raise your hand if your doctor is Asian. Okay, one person. Everybody's hand should be in the sky. Fuck DEI, all right? I believe every doctor should be an Asian one, okay? Because my dad said you could be doctor, lawyer, engineer, run a laundromat. Every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. Well, every time a white person becomes a doctor, an Asian person goes into marketing, all right? I wouldn't be up here if I had 2 Asian parents. This is because I have white mom, all right? And let me tell you right now, last thing before I leave, white people are taking over the world. All right, has anybody gone to Boba recently? It's like the Chinese Exclusion Act in there. All white people with a few Chinese people pretending to be Korean. All right, well, thank you so much, guys. That's been my time, and get up to the next comment.